Hey guys, what's up? This is David from ConMenRDW here. In this video, I'm talking about Riders Republic, the soon-to-be-released massively multiplayer playground game from Ubisoft that really makes me feel like I need to get outside more and touch some damn grass. If you're into skateboarding, you've been eating good in the last year. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 getting remade was the nostalgia trip that we all knew we needed. Skater XL came out just in time enough to scare EA into reviving the skate franchise. OlliOlli World, the super vibrant, amazingly arcadey side-scrolling boarding adventure, is releasing this year, and Skatebird exists, and you haven't lived until you've seen a Blue Jay pop an ollie on a tech deck. But meanwhile, the snowboarding fandom is sitting around and reminiscing about the good old days of 2012 when SSX was still the talk of the town. Yeah, we got steep back in 2016, but ugh. Nice try, Ubisoft, but this bland blanket white mountain range isn't enough to get me to bite. Where's the excitement? Where's the hook to get me invested? Where's the guy in an inflatable T-Rex outfit? Rocket packs? BMX biking? Alright, you got me. The announcement of Riders Republic was just the right amount of video game ass insanity that I needed. That debut trailer gave me vibes of what the SSX Foundation said they represented, minus the surfing of course. A blend of snowboarding, motocross, or in this case BMX biking, and a whole bunch of other over-the-top methods of transportation. This might just be the next big evergreen hit for Ubisoft. Rainbow Six Siege has a strong FPS player base, and For Honor is surprisingly still sticking around with its fighting game vibes. But Riders Republic could have the base covered for the super fun open world game that I can spend hours in with my friends just messing around. The game is super vibrant and all the environments are really varied. Needless to say, the map is freaking huge. It's a blend of multiple major national parks from around the world with a sprinkle of original flair in there to keep things interesting. When you're not at an event, just flying, boarding, biking, and zooming around is a visual astonishment. Ubisoft is really flexing how well they are at creating open worlds, and their skills didn't falter here in the slightest. One moment you're going down some slopes at a dope ski resort, and the next you're wingsuiting through a dense forest, narrowly avoiding some trees. The sheer amount of variety here is enough to keep anyone entertained. It just feels good that if I was about to rage on an event, I can go and do something that was the literal polar opposite for a while before I try that again later. Even when you're not at an event scattered across these various mountains, there's plenty of stuff to see and grab outside of those. Collectathon enthusiasts rejoice, but completionists tremble at these numbers. 500 Rider Republic balloons are littered across the world as an incentive to just get to certain vantage points. 11 relics, basically special ridables, are hidden to be claimed. 45 landmarks can be found which give you legitimate facts of real-life places that are embedded into the game, and 23 masochistic stunt runs exist to push your extreme sports skills to the breaking point. Seriously, I was going at this one in Riders Ridge, the game's main hub point, for about 30 minutes and came close to succeeding 3 times before blowing out. That is going to be a very rare achievement to get, let me tell you. The devs have already put out a year 1 roadmap for the game, and there is a load of content down the line already planned. But just looking at what's in the game now, I'm already feeling overwhelmed. So in order to track progression, there's a star system in place. Each event you complete for the first time, you get a star. In addition to that one, there are also secondary objectives you can bank for more stars, and in my experience, going for those can be a real challenge. In the game's main progression tracker, it has 22 tiers where the final tier is a whopping 7,000 stars to achieve. That is insane. And on the way up to that tier, you're procedurally unlocking more career sets, sponsors, and other missions. And if that already didn't seem like a lot, there are also real brands being repped in Riders Republic as sponsors. Sponsors offer you daily contracts which if you complete them will earn you in-game currency and other perks. But each sponsor also has their own rank levels, and as you complete their contracts you can unlock ranking rewards, like dope branded gear or exclusive missions from them. I think this is a pretty cool idea, considering if you get super into the game, you could just rock a real brand's gear, take some pictures in the in-game photo mode, and then show how much you support them that way. But it is kind of wild that you can just be playing and riding down a course that's legitimately sponsored by Red Bull. And the Riders Republic team seems to have plans to add even more sponsors into the game later down the line, so it'll be interesting to see who makes it in. As far as I'm concerned right now, Riders Republic has a strong chance of getting into my lineup of evergreen games that I pop into while I'm going into other games that, end. Since every event in the game can be played solo or competitively against friends in a squad, and you can all be grouped in the same squad and not even play with each other but be in the same world, this makes a perfect game to just be in and vibe with friends. Now, I've been gushing for a minute on what I love about this, but it's not without its caveats. First off, Ubisoft. It is 2021, and we are still making hair that looks like this? Like this, Ubisoft? Like this? Bruh. Come on, bruh. I know I'm gonna be wearing a hat, helmet, or various other animal masks throughout my time here, but if I want to be all natural, you got us looking kinda bummy, not gonna lie. Honestly, outside of the extra cosmetics you end up getting for your character, which are really varied and well designed by the way, they really just gave us the bare minimum here for creating our rider's base model. Only 6 skin tones, and 1 is green for some reason, 5 pre-made faces that are super basic, 9 hair colors, and you can't even make your eyebrows a natural color and your hair another color. I mentioned this to a friend and they said it's just par for the course Ubisoft bullshit, but like I said, it's 2021. Can we do better, please? And if I had to mention anything else, it'd be that the controls do have a little bit of a curve initially, but what sports games don't have that? You can choose either racer or trickster styles that have you pressing buttons or flicking the right stick to do tricks. Or if you're one of those steep people, they have the classic control scheme for you guys. We've got a lot of game here, and I think this could be the one that holds the extreme sports crown for a good while if things are handled correctly and the community holds up, which I think it could. As I mentioned before, the devs are super passionate, and if everything I've said is just in the base game, we are in for a packed year in the Republic.